From the BG Podcast Network studios, brought to you by Chattahoochee Tech, this is your Paulding County News Podcast, bringing our stories to life with news, events, and what we're talking about in Paulding County. Like, follow, and subscribe to hear the latest news from the Paulding County News Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And here's what you're talking about.
Welcome to your Paulding County News Podcast and happy Easter. I'm Melissa Carter along with Doug Harding. A teen tries to flee police, but current technology thwarted his efforts. Plus, a collaboration between two of your favorite restaurants for a whole new guilty pleasure. But first, let's take a look at our top stories. Attention Paulding turkey hunters, because turkey hunting season kicked off yesterday. I know that's usually you think of Thanksgiving with turkeys, but you know what? They're out there. Now, private lands are open for turkey hunting, but public hunting grounds don't open until Saturday and will run through May 15th. According to the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, the turkey population faced challenges in reproduction from 2021 to 2022. Emily Rushton, the Wild Turkey Project coordinator, noted that while reproduction rates have dipped slightly, hunters can still expect comparable gobbler numbers to previous years. So during the season, hunters are reminded of bag limits, 1 turkey per day with a total of 2 for the season, and specific regulations for wildlife management areas and national forest lands. Okay, so all hunters, including young ones, must maintain a harvest record and complete the reporting process through Georgia Game Check with 24 hours of harvesting. And for those under 16, no license is needed, but older hunters must obey the necessary licenses unless hunting on private land. So there you go. This from WSB.
So congratulations to Brandon Maple. He has been named Battalion Chief with the Paulding County Fire and Rescue. And Battalion Chief Maple will now lead Battalion 1 on the B shift. Blake Maynor also got a promotion. So now Lieutenant Maynor will serve as Station 3 on A shift. And this is from Paulding County government. Congrats, guys.
That's right. Worked hard for that. In an inspiring comeback story, 13-year-old Carly Croakey of Dallas is back in action after a harrowing battle. Diagnosed with a large brain tumor last year, Carly faced unimaginable challenges. Carly's journey began with crippling headaches, leading to a terrifying diagnosis. But through 2 surgeries and months of rehab, she never lost hope. Carly says she never quit because quitting is just not an option at that point. And now with the tumor gone and her spirit stronger than ever, Carly's back where she belongs, which is playing the game she loves, which is softball. This from Fox 5.
Here's your weather. Partly sunny today with a high of 78 in Dallas and Hiram. Lows in the upper 50s. Partly sunny tomorrow with a high of 79 in Dallas and Hiram and lows in the lower 60s. And finally, thunderstorms coming on Tuesday, but we'll have highs in the upper 70s.
It's going to wash away that pollen, right? The car's green again.
98.7 Chat Tech, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
So for each of our programs at Chattahoochee Tech, we have an industry advisory committee. Those are people in each given industry that will employ our graduates when they get finished with our program.
We have students that are placed at manufacturing companies such as, let's say Glock, for example, the gun manufacturer, because they have machinery that's running 24/7 to create the guns. So all the way from that to healthcare, where like hospitals, for example, they're running 24/7 and they have machinery that needs to be running 24/7 as well.
My program is specifically for students who want to be in healthcare, but maybe don't want patient contact. Maybe they want to be in healthcare, in a healthcare field that's recession-proof and they're helping people, but maybe they don't want blood, body fluids, any of those elements in their life. So they may choose healthcare management to be on the opposite side of the patient care.
Visit chattahoocheetech.edu, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
We're back with more of your Paulding County News Podcast.
From WSB's Facebook page, a Georgia teen thought he had outsmart police after they said he stole a car, but now he's behind bars after trying to run. The owner of the Dodge Charger was able to live track the car, giving a good location for the police helicopter that was overhead, which helped the helicopter tell patrol cars how to locate 17-year-old Jarius Simpson. Mike Morris said, "What is it about thugs and Dodge Chargers? Always a Charger." Stephen Robinson says, "Liberal Fulton County judge will slap him on the wrist like all the others, and he'll be back to terrorizing communities in no time, if not already." Todd Ledlow said, "Big ups to the role model getting a jump on his career. Put in that work." And Sonny Lynn said, "Yet another upstanding member of society." But it did remind me that, yes, the car now will tell you where it is.
I think these thieves need to be smarter. So this guy obviously does not need to be doing this. He needs to be going to college and learning better stuff.
Yeah, that's right. From the Paulding County Facebook page, Right Squad asked, just curious, how many potholes y'all run over daily? Shannon Banks said too many, LOL, and that's while looking like a drunk driver trying to avoid them. Could you imagine getting pulled over because you're trying to get away from the pothole? Michaela Goodman says, for the amount of taxes paid should be zero. Russ Harvey said, all of this half-finished road construction that has been billed in the millions, billions of dollars that is over budget and past due. Logan Gordon says, on average, about 5. Now we get the numbers. Austin Jarvis said about 37-ish, and then Preston Hansen said 1,262.5 in 20 miles.
Thanks for being exact, Preston. Yeah,
exactly.
I want to see what that half a pothole looks like.
Yeah, right. And if his tire's okay. Your weird story of the day comes out of Illinois in Westchester, where a bank robbery there took an unexpected turn. Larney Brewer stands accused of holding up a Byline Bank branch with a chilling note. The demand for cash came with a threat, but Brewer didn't get far because just minutes after the robbery, he didn't have a getaway car. Law enforcement caught up with him at a bus stop. The stolen money, equipped with a tracking device, led the officers right to him. Brewer's alleged confession sealed the deal, and now he's in custody thanks to the swift action by authorities. This from WSB, but I mean, if you're going to do that, you can't just walk outside and stand at the bus stop.
I don't know if it was swift action by authorities, but not so swift action by Larney.
Right.
What's happening in Paulding County? We've got you covered.
Here's some events starting on Saturday, beginning at 10 a.m., grand reopening of the Dallas markets. And also on the 20th, from 10 a.m. till noon, the 21st annual Touch a Truck at Veterans Park in Dallas. And finally, April 27th, from 8 a.m. till noon, it's Keeping Paulding Beautiful Shred Day at the Watson Building in Dallas.
Life's a constant hustle, and at Credit Union of Georgia, our focus is crystal clear. It's all about you. Juggling a million things? We get it. That's why we're committed to providing the best service imaginable. We're not just your credit union, we're your financial allies. Knowledge is our power, from crafting basic budget plans to navigating the local home buying scene. Questions popping up? We've got you covered with fast, friendly answers. Because we want you to spend more time living your life. Imagine a financial institution that truly cares. That's Credit Union of Georgia inviting you to join us. If you live, work in Bartow, Cherokee, Cobb, Dawson, Paulding, Pickens, or Union County, we want you as a member of Credit Union of Georgia family. Because here, you're not just a member, you're part of a community that cares. Ready to experience banking that revolves around you? Call us at 678-486-1111 or visit cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia. Your financial journey, our priority.
We're back with more of your Paulding County News Podcast.
Another Georgia county faces a cyber crisis. Gilmer County officials are grappling with a ransomware attack. They've enlisted top cybersecurity experts to combat the threat. Now, while some services are affected, vital infrastructure like the 911 center stands strong. The full extent of disruption remains unclear. Meanwhile, officials are tight-lipped about the attack. This from Fox 5, and Gilmer is not the first county to experience this. So now they're worried about statewide attacks.
Oh, of course. I mean, these government websites are apparently easy to hack because they don't have, the top people, working on their websites and their stuff like that. So they're a high priority attack for these scammers.
Exactly. Well, because if you have that specialized talent, you want a lot of money for it.
From the Paulding County Sports Chronicle and soccer, North Paulding girls, they beat Dunwoody 2-1. South Paulding girls beat Hughes 5-1. Douglas County boys beat Paulding County 7-0. South Paulding boys beat Hughes 10-0. And East Paulding boys defeated Pebblebrook 3-0. Checking lacrosse, Alpharetta girls beat East Paulding 20-1. Ouch. And Hiram High School is honoring the outgoing girls basketball coach, Michelle Caldwell. Coach Caldwell has completed her 17 years of coaching the team and secured the Lady Hornets 339 wins. Very nice job there, Coach.
Yeah. And we finished with a very selfish story, Doug, in Paulding County, because my son is so excited about this. So I'm assuming other people would be too. Krispy Kreme donuts are set to hit all McDonald's restaurants.
Whoa.
Krispy Kreme being sold in McDonald's. That is the truth. This follows a successful test run that I didn't realize they were doing in Kentucky, or my son would make us drive there, and promises availability in Paulding County by 2026. So we have a little time left, but just know it's coming. Tariq Hansen, McDonald's USA's chief marketing officer, expressed excitement, calling it a chance to unlock new business opportunities. And Krispy Kreme's president and CEO Josh Charlesworth hailed the move as fulfilling the daily pleas from donut enthusiasts. I'm telling you, my son is addicted to both of these places.
And you know what you can do with 2 Krispy Kreme donuts, the glazed ones? Use them as hamburger patties.
I've heard that. I've not done that. Is that really good?
I haven't tried it yet, but it sure sounds good.
Well, now you can at McDonald's, right? You can have your Krispy Kreme and have your burger and switch it out and hold you do whatever you want. But yes, it's going to be another couple of years potentially, but just know it's coming. And we will have final thoughts after this.
Whether you're new to church, have been a Christian for many years, or looking for a fresh start, you're welcome at New Season Church. New Season is a place where people can believe in God, belong to a family of believers, and become fully devoted followers. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. Join us for one of our 2 Sunday services, 9 or 11 a.m.
Hi, this is Pastor Steve Flockhart. Whether you're new to the Paulding community or have been here since the day you were born, New Season Church is a place where all are welcome. From our exciting children and student ministries to our engaging Bible studies and small groups and events, I promise New Season Church has a place for you.
New Season Church, just off Highway 278 at 4457 Atlanta Highway in Hiram. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. New Season looks forward to seeing your entire family this Sunday, and feel free to check us out online at newseason.cc. We believe what comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us. We look forward to seeing you Sunday at 9 or 11 a.m. at New Season Church in Hiram. Thanks for listening to today's Paulding County News Podcast. Follow and subscribe to hear the latest news from the Paulding County News Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. For you, about you, and from you. Get involved in the conversation at 404-997-8655 or info@bgadgroup.com. Did you know over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode, and be sure to share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. Add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or your Google Home Briefing, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio in this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by their respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County News Podcast.